The path from dreams to success does exist. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get onto it. A very good morning to all. Myself, Gayatri from the Department of English, Nagarjuna PU College. I welcome you all for this second year orientation program. For the last 1.5 years, we all have waved through many uncertainties and challenges because of the pandemic situation. Nevertheless, it has paved the way to new beginning. The comeback is always greater than the setback. Let's be thankful to God for protecting and keeping us safe. It is a mark of our tradition to invoke the Almighty at the beginning. I request our student Srinitya to invoke the God in this ceremonious occasion.
शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिमगीतवैभव पूरिता किल धीक्तते शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् भर्मभूषण भूषिते वररत्न मौलिविराजिते भर्मभूषण भूषिते वररत्न मौलिविराजिते शर्मदायिनि कर्ममोचिनि निर्मलं कुरु मान संशारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् शर्मदायिनि कर्ममोचिनि निर्मलं कुरु मान संशारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् हस्तसन्धृत पुस्तकक्षपटि सुधाघटुमुद्रिके हस्तसन्धृत पुस्तकक्षपटि सुधाघटुमुद्रिके कस्तवस्तिः वर्णने चतुरानरखचरोद्धवा शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् कस्तवस्तिः वर्णने चतुरानरखचरोद्धवा शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिमगीतवैभव पूरिता किल धीक्तते शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान्. Thank you.
Thank you, Srinitya. We all feel blessed indeed. I now invite Professor Vijay Madhavi, HOD of Department of Electronics, to deliver the welcome address.
Swami Vivekananda said, "Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached." Yes, we are with the commencement of another precious year, second year of our 21-22 batch students. Very good morning to everyone. On behalf of principal, staff, and students, I extend my humble welcome to the management Nagarjuna Group of Institutions. And it's my privilege to welcome our principal, Professor V.S. Nanjundappa, who is motivating and inspirational for all of us. I cordially welcome Mr. Rajesh, Science Coordinator, who constantly guides us and extends his helping hand in all our endeavors. I am happy to welcome Professor Nagesh, Commerce Coordinator, who always works for the betterment of our college and guides us with his timely inputs. It's my pleasure to welcome Professor Jayashree, our Staff Secretary, who is the senior most member in our organization. And I extend a warm welcome to all the HODs and the staff members of various departments and the non-teaching staff members. And I proudly welcome our alumni who are with us today to give you important inputs and their experiences in their college. They are Gagandeep, Sai Sumant, Priyanka Datta, and Bhargav. I am very proud to welcome them, and they made us proud with their excellent result and adding feathers to the crown of NPUC. My hearty welcome to all my dear students and a special welcome to their parents, without whom this program would not have happened. I welcome all the viewers. Thank you.
Nagarjuna College aims at providing a holistic education, combining the principles of academic excellence and leadership skills. The students of Nagarjuna PU College have made us proud by securing good results and pursuing higher studies in various institutions across the country. Now, we have a video by our alumni.
Hi, I am Bhargav Patil, studying in second sem of BMS College of Engineering, Basangudi. As I have tests going on, I could not come live with you guys. I studied in Nagarjuna PU College 1 year back. I have lots of memories associated with this college. Before joining this college, the only thing that was there in my mind was like what type of friends I would get, whether they would be of my kind or not. But the day I entered this college, the type of friends I got were far better than I expected. In fact, I didn't even imagine that I would get this type of friends. And the teachers of our college were also not less than a friend. Their parental love made me realize that the college was my second home. Our college not only focused on the knowledge in the books, but also we actually had a motivational talk which was very much essential for the students of our age, because this was the time where the students usually got distracted from their dreams. They needed someone who would say that they are right behind them and who would understand them very well and tell them not to worry for anything. Our teachers used to clear every doubt of ours. I still remember when I used to send the doubts during the late nights, which was actually the time when I read. The teachers used to send the answers quickly, and also once or twice they even cleared my doubt through the Zoom app, which was actually during 1 a.m. in the night during the lockdown. The principal and the management have also taken care of our needs even during the pre-COVID times and also during the COVID times. During the pandemic, when everything was shut down and there was nothing there was no colleges and schools running, they quickly started the online classes and also gave us online exams where we came to know our abilities, and also we used to get the marks then and there itself, and also the explanations of whatever the mistakes we did. This helped us a lot and also it improved our confidence. We and teachers not only had talks about studies, we even discussed a lot on movies and had a lots of debate on them. We even used to go in the breakers and ask the cricket scores to our teachers sometimes. Before I could conclude, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank the management, principal, staff, and all the coordinators who helped me achieve this stage. I hope you all enjoy learning in NPU. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhargav, for your valuable inputs. And we wish you from Nagarjuna Group of Institutions a very good luck for your future. Now we have another alumni by name Gagan from the batch 2020, who will share his experience with NPUC.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gagan. I'm currently studying veterinary science at Veterinary College, Vadrag. And I was a student of Nagarjuna University College during 2018 to 2020 batch. And I would like to share some of my experience of my PU in Nagarjuna. It was a wonderful journey in this institution. All the faculties were very helpful and supportive towards the studies. And I'm very thankful to our principal, Nanjundappa sir, who was very responsive towards each and every aspects of studies about the students. And the time to time tests were conducted, many competitive classes were conducted, many materials were provided, which helped us a lot and gave us confidence to face the final exam easily. And I guess most of your first PU was done online. I know the difficulties faced during online classes, but if you see the positive side of it, you're getting a lot of time, plenty of time to focus on yourself. So self-study is very important, however good a lecturer may be, but at last, self-study is the only thing that is in your hand. So make use of it, and mainly focus on your basics. It's very important. If it's okay if you couldn't complete all the competitive portions, but never leave a basic portions unread. It's very important, and please stick on to NCERT. NCERT is very important. Rather than suggesting some heavy weighing books, I would suggest you to read the NCERT very, very well thoroughly. If you have time, then you can go through the other books of your choice. And I guess you all haven't written the first few exam, so I think there was no some serious preparation. And during my first few, I too little neglected the first few portions, and I suffered a lot at the end to cover the portions. So please revise as soon as possible whenever you get time, first few portions, because both the years have same weightage and equal importance in the perspective of competitive exams. And I know there will be a lot of distractions during this time, like mobile phones, social media, movies, new series, etc. I too have faced it, but give some time for your enjoyment also. At the same time, don't forget the main track. And I would like to wish all the very best to everyone out there. Be focused, do your best, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak.
Thank you, Gagan. It was a valuable input which you have shared with us, and we wish you good luck for your future. Now we have another alumni by name Priyanka Datta, who will share her experience with us. We will move on. I would like to call Sai Suman, who wants to share his experience with us.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank the management for providing this opportunity to speak in this webinar. To introduce myself, Sai Suman Ji. I've been a student of Nagarjuna University College, Yelahanka from 2016 to 2018, and I'm currently pursuing my second year MBBS at Bangalore Medical College. So I would like to thank all my lecturers, Principal Sir, Nanjundappa Sir, Rajesh Sir, Manoj Sir, and Nagesh Sir for continuously backing me up and supporting me, without whom I would not be here. Thank you very much, sir. Nagarjuna University College is one of the well-equipped classrooms, labs, and with a pleasant environment, and most important of all, with a well-experienced staff. Sorry. well-experienced staff. If one is aiming for competitive exams like a JEE, NEET, then the college is very best. Then the staff follow a very well-planned schedule where competitive classes follow the theory classes, and the tests are being conducted continuously after each chapter, and there are even cumulative tests for the past syllabus so that the students will not lose the grip of the past syllabus. And I'd like to tell about the NEET exam. As you all know, it is for 720 marks, 360 biology, and 180 chemistry, and 180 physics. I'd like every student for biology to completely focus on the NCERT syllabus for biology. Read repeatedly NCERT. Please do not go for another books. NCERT is enough. All the 90 questions, most probably they'll be from biology. So I request everyone to read NCERT textbooks. For chemistry also, you guys know that we have three parts: physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and organic chemistry. I'd like to request everybody for physical chemistry, go through NCERT completely. First of all, be thorough with all the formula and the concept, and please work out the problems from various textbooks. When we come to inorganic and organic chemistry, please first read the textbook thoroughly. That is enough. You need not go for another books. And when it comes to the physics, basic foundation is very important. So I'd like to request everybody to completely first learn the basic concepts in the first year. First year is very important for physics. If we do not learn the first year, second year problem, it becomes very difficult. So I'd like to request everybody to completely focus first year. And as you guys are in second year, and I know that you'll be having both the theory board exams as well as the competitive pressures. So I request you to manage your time for even the first year syllabus. As you know, for biology, there are 38 chapters in first year, which is more than the second year, more than the double. So I request you to spare time for the first year and revise the textbooks completely. And then finally, how many efforts if the teachers put, it finally depends on the students, how much they are determined to crack the competitive exams. So I request every student to not neglect their studies and work hard to pursue their dreams. Finally, I'd like to conclude. Amidst the COVID pandemic, I request everybody to stay safe, sanitize yourself, and get vaccinated as soon as possible. And thank you very much for this opportunity. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Sai Sumant. We wish you all the best for your new ventures in the future. Now, I'll call Priyanka Datta to share her experiences with us.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. I would like to thank the management of Nagarjuna Pre-University College, principal sir, the science coordinator for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my experience. And it's my honor to share my experience. Let me introduce myself. I am S. Priyanka Datta from Martinagar, Yelahanka, Bangalore. I completed my pre-university college at Nagarjuna Pre-University College in the year 2018 in the science stream and Sanskrit as my second language. Speaking about, and currently I'm pursuing third year engineering in BMSIT College in computer science stream. Speaking about my college days, the memories are quite refreshing now also. The college provided me safe and secure environment. It's like a second home for me. And the same environment which I had in my school was continued over here. So my parents were glad I was joined to Nagarjuna. Then speaking about my friends, even I got very good friends who were very supportive and discussing the concepts in the break time whenever we met. All my teachers were very friendly, supportive, and guided me in all aspects. I would like to thank all my lecturers for spending their valuable time for teaching me all concepts in depth and in a simple and optimistic way, which is required for learning. And this helped me to secure good marks and join a prestigious college. Now I would like to share a few tips for you people so that you can score and you can reach your goal easily. Uh, Please consider NCERT textbooks as the foundation and first learn the concepts from that rather than approaching the guide. Guides may be easy to learn and read, but you can't go in depth. So learn the concepts through NCERT. It helps you. It explains the concepts in brief. So solve the questions solved by textbook, which are example problems, miscellaneous problems, and exercise problems, and solve the NCERT exemplar problems, which is very important for CET. For sure, they are asked from similar kind of problems which are asked in exemplar. It's a best way to practice for CET. Then speaking about the preparations for PU and any other competitive exams, please don't distinguish the PU exams, preparation for PU exams and CET exams. You have to focus on learning the subject first and prepare for the things. There's no a huge difference for preparations. First, learn the concepts clearly from the textbooks, and there's few modifications you have to do it. For PU exams, speaking in point of PU exams, you have to present your answers properly, and for presenting your answers clearly, you have to practice the question papers, previous year question papers, which will be shared by your teachers frequently in your groups, and solve it in a particular time span, which helps for your time management. And solve as many as question papers. It's very important to solve and do the things. And speaking about CET concept, CET is something like it tests whether you have knowledge or not. You'll learn the concepts. While learning, you must learn the concept without leaving anything, because many of the students lag here because they learn while starting concept. They'll see the important questions which are required for PU, and they'll learn only that, and thinking that they'll learn the CET concepts or the remaining concepts after they finish their exams or final exams or any midterm exams. This actually is very serious note to be considered, as it is very important. Learn the concepts, or learn all the concepts in the textbooks first before without distinguishing PU or CET, so that it helps that you don't miss any topic. In CET, you have to apply an optimistic approach. You have to analyze the questions. The questions will be easy. See, like A plus B is equals to C. Everyone gets to know that. But but it's not the thing they require. They just ask if there are two members and a friend joins, how many members are in the group. Similar type. I just gave a simple analogy to learn the things. So understand the concepts, you can apply it for whatever questions they ask. And please learn NCERT from NCERT. Don't waste your time. Now the classes are conducted online, so don't waste your time, and please attend the classes sincerely so that you grab the knowledge properly. And if you don't understand, you on the same day, please read the textbook. And if you get some doubts, you ask your lecturers. Your lecturers are there to help you. And many in YouTube, I would like to specify panel by the government. Department of Pre-University Education has provided links for many lecturers so that you can learn the concepts from that, and you can practice from Diksha app provided by government. And from Nagarjuna also, I heard that Idea Board app is given to students. So please start practicing the questions from that, so it improves. Don't waste your time in your social media, searching social media. It just degrades you, or it wastes your time. So spend those valuable moments and make your time productive by using these websites or the online content, so that you can improve yourself. Every moment in your life is very important. You must have something that you are going to learn every moment. At least you must apply the things. And speaking about it's you have to take some break apart from studying, so you can cultivate good hobbies which helps for your overall development, because overall development is very important. Hobbies like singing, reading books, walking, and jogging, and practicing music and musical instruments and singing helps you to refresh your mind, and it helps to concentrate on your studies. So please cultivate such type of hobbies rather than playing video games on phone or doing something else. So it helps you to be active all the day, and try to help your parents whenever you get free, so that they can relax for some time in this pandemic situation. No one is going out, so stay safe. Be equipped with your materials well in advance, because you have to prepare. You're not going out to get the things, so well plan your things before you go outside. And I would like to say an important thing, like, please avoid using calculators for computation. It's the main drawback of every student, because everyone know the formula to be used. For example, I would like to speak about physics and chemistry. We know the formula to be used and where to apply everything, but the formula calculations require multiplication, addition, division. We simply use while practicing also. If we use calculator, it it becomes a hobby. But in competitive exams, we don't have calculators, which plays an important role for solving the question in 1 minute. If we take 2 to 3 minutes in calculation itself, we are wasting 2 to 3 minutes, which can be utilized in solving other questions. So time management is very important. Practicing problems without calculators and using shortcuts helps you to reduce your time spending on this particular question, which helps you to give sufficient time for other questions, so you can stand out of the crowd. So many people will solve the questions. It's not the matter you can solve or not, but the thing is that you have to solve the problem within a stipulated time, and solve as many as problem within a stipulated time. That's the important thing with respect to competitive exams. And don't restrict before writing exams, don't restrict that you are going to this college or you are preparing for this college. Please aim high. You have to aim high, so that you will reach at least a good position, good college. Don't stick on the, oh, this is okay for me. So if you fix that, if you fix for 95, you'll end up by getting 85 or something, 75. So so make your mind that you're going to attend each and every question in the question paper fully, correctly all the questions, so that it automatically your scores improves. Maybe it will be PU or the competitive one. Please aim to aim to solve the question paper correctly, all the questions, not keeping your mind to score only this much, or only these many questions I'm going to solve. So this is an important exam. This is an important tip. So these are the points I would like to discuss. And stay home, stay safe, everyone. Please utilize your time and make more productive hours, which is very important in this pandemic situation, because we were going to college, and most of our time was consumed by transportation and many things. So now you people have more productive hours. You can use your time and make the time more productive by solving many problems and understanding the concepts. Understanding the concepts is very important, which I would like to say. And solve as many as problems, and read NCERT textbook rather than referring any textbook. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. All the panel members, I would like to thank everyone, and all the best for all the juniors.
Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you for those valuable inputs. I assure that all our students who are appearing for NEET, JEE, and KCT and competitive exams as well as PU will follow the tips which you have given. And from NGI, Nagarjuna Group of Institutions, we wish you a very, very best future ahead. And now, I would like to invite Professor Rajesh, Coordinator of Science, to brief us about the academic activities and the year plan.
Thank you, Gayatri Madam. Good morning to one and all. Respected Principal Sir, my dear colleagues, dear parents, and my dear students and college and our college alumnus. So thanks for the feedback, what we have given right now. For the last half an hour, all our alumnus completely gave us the feedback of the college, how the college functions in a academic format. Dear students, long back in the month of March, we finished the first PU board exam syllabus and 60% of first PU competitive syllabus. We conducted online tests, exam as for the preparation of first PU board exams. But PU board cancelled the final exams, which was to take place in the month of June 2021. So we conducted the internal assessment exam for students. These exams were conducted for 25 marks. Our college lecturers subject-wise conducted the exam one-to-one through Microsoft Teams channels. I thank for the parents who sat beside the students while we were conducting the exams. Once again, I thank all the parents for this cooperation of conducting exams. After the exams, we started with competitive classes, which was remaining in the first PU part of the syllabus. Up to yesterday, you had the classes of first PU competitive syllabus. The competitive exam syllabus of first PU are much more important. So why the first PU competitive syllabus is much more important? I'll just share the slide for you. By the denomination of the questions, you'll come to know why the first PU syllabus is so crucial for us. You can see the denominations of questions in the competitive exam, students. Just I have taken the three main exams over here. One is the KSET, JEE Mains, and the NEET format. Okay. So the number of questions in the first PU and second PU, I have totally denominated over here. For KSET exams, I have taken only the one subject sort of an number of questions which will occur to your exam. The total number of questions for one subject, like it may be physics or chemistry, mathematics or biology, each subject has 60 questions. In that, first PU will be for 12 number of questions. That means 20% of the complete question paper, we will have it for a first PU syllabus format. And the second PU, as I listed there, 48 questions we will have. So acquiring those 12 marks in each and every subject is very much important, because the 4 subjects comprises 48 questions of first PUC. And the second PUC, you will have 192 questions out of 240. So why the first PU competitive syllabus is very much important? By seeing this denomination of number of questions, you can understand. And next comes to JEE Mains. You can see in the complete table I have listed out the total number of questions which will be asked for the exams are 90. But the number of questions of first PU syllabus and the second PU syllabus are equally distributed. You will have 45 questions of first PUC and 45 questions in the second PUC. That means each subject has 15 questions in the first PU as well as in second PU. And coming to NEET, so totally we will be having 180 questions, where 90 questions will be of botany and zoology, and 45 questions in physics, 45 questions in chemistry. Altogether 180 questions. So coming to number of questions in the first PUC, You can see there are totally 91 questions will be asked in first PU syllabi, and coming to second PU, it is 89. See the weightage, students. So that's the why the first PU competitive syllabus is very much important. So now anyway, we'll be starting with the second PU syllabus from tomorrow and also with the competitive part of you. Now I'll go to explain about the commencement of second PU classes syllabus, which is going to flag off from tomorrow. So what will be our timetable?
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Slides are not visible, sir.
Is it, ma'am? Sorry. I'll come back, ma'am. Hello, Gayatri, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Two slides are visible
Yes,
now?
sir.
Slides are visible?
No, sir. You need to share it, sir.
Yeah, I have shared it. Just a minute.
Now we can see the screen, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Yes, students. So I was to tell you about the denominations of questions in the competitive test. As I explained you earlier about the KCET, JEE Mains and NEET. So totally the 60 number of questions what are there. In that first PU as well as second PU what are there. Detailedly I explained you. Just see the chart once again. So 12 number of questions of first PUC. So 48 number of questions in the second PUC. So these number of questions will be occurring in the KSET form and as well as in JEE 45 plus 45 and NEET 91 plus 89. These number of questions we will be getting in the first PU competitive exams. So totally in KSET 12 number of questions, that means 20% of the complete question paper, JEE Mains 50%, and coming to NEET, it will be 55%. So that's the why we say why the exams, why the syllabus of first PUC is so important. Now regarding about the commencement of second PU class syllabus students, just first I'll be sharing with the content of the timetable, how the timetable will be there for the entire year through online. So if it is an online, this will be the concept of timetable content. And if an offline class starts, we'll get you the complete content. Yes. You can see the timetable content here, students. So the timetable has such a sort of quantity. You can see the number of classes per day. Per day, we will be having 7 periods. Number of classes per week, it will be 42 periods. Each period durations will be 55 minutes. So number of classes per week, I told you 42 periods. That means 7 days into 6 days of Monday to Saturday comprises 42 periods. Each period duration, I told you about 55 minutes. And since the online classes we are conducting, there will be relaxation between each and every class. Between each and every class, you will be having the relaxation of 15 minutes. And the classes right from morning 8 o'clock to evening 4:30, the classes will go on. So in between, you will be having the breaks for 25 minutes. It's for breakfast, lunch, as well as for the snacks break. Next, it is about the subject-wise number of classes per week, students. Okay, you can see over here, I have listed out all the subjects, what you have taken up as a combination. English, per week we will be having 3 classes. It comes to languages, Kannada, Hindi or Sanskrit, we will be having for 3 classes. And practical oriented subjects as well as competitive part subjects like physics, chemistry, mathematics and biology will comprise 9 classes per week. And coming to biology, computer science as well as electronics, computer science and electronics, we will be having 6 number of classes per week. And right from tomorrow, the board exam syllabus will start to you in a form of a theory. How do we deliver the theory subjects for you? There is some sort of an explanations for you. Just see why we tell the students to be alert for all the classes. Let your attendance be perfect for all these reasons. Each and every class is very much important. Just you can see that. Each and every concept in the chapter of NCERT syllabus, holistic explanation will be given while teaching. Topic will be highlighted according to the pattern of question paper. Most oftenly occurring questions in the board exams are stressed then and then itself while delivering the concept. That means in each and every class, after explanation of the topic, we will be explaining about the important questions often and oftenly which will be occurred in your exams in the different parts. As the question paper will have 5 parts, so in each and every part like 1 marker, 2 marker, 3, 4, 5 and as well as 6. How the questions are totally occurring in those sort of the part of view, we will be stressing there itself. And I was telling about the holistic explanation. In-depth explanation of theory syllabus will help the students to understand the multiple choice questions in competitive format. So it is most important. In depth, if you know what the concept we have taught in the theory classes, so it will help you to understand the MCQs in the competitive format like KCET, JEE Mains as well as NEET. And out of 600 marks for the board exam syllabus, theory exams will comprise 510 marks. So rest 90 marks, it will be of board exam syllabus of lab. So each practical subject has 30 marks weightage in board exams. So out of 600 marks grand total, practical marks will comprise 90 marks of 3 subjects. In each subject, minimum 50 to 18 experiments are practically taught to students in college laboratory. So when the offline class starts up, and even in online classes, practical experiments are demonstrated through videos. So totally 90 plus 510 comprises 600 marks. Now about the competitive classes. Just in the above two slides, I explained you about how the board exam syllabus comprises for 600 marks, like theory as well as the lab part of you. Now it's about the competitive classes. How the KCET classes, NEET classes, and JEE classes will be taught under our college. Okay. The first is about the Karnataka Common Entrance Test. So KCET, how do we teach in our college? How the students are molded to be successful in getting the good results in the KCET exams. I'll be briefing out right now. KCET is the common entrance exam for admission to the professional courses in the state of Karnataka. Through KCET, students are eligible to get the admissions for the following courses. Just you can see the BE, BTech are the two engineering courses. Ayurvedic, Naturopathy, Homeopathy and Unani. These are called as Indian System of Medical and Homeopathy Science, which is also equal to medical. And the next thing is about the veterinary science. We call it as BSc BSc in veterinary science, BVSc, farm science, BSc AG, and the last one is about the pharmacy. For all these sort of courses, we can take up Karnataka CET exams. Now, what are the strategies in our college we will be applying for the candidates for aspiring the higher education through KCET? As I was telling to you students, the attendance as well as the concentration should be very much present in the classes. So that means 100% dedication is needed. So for that, you can see the first point, the clarity in the concepts is our first priority. So the classes, what you attend, it should be a continuation. If you skip the classes, there will be no clarity in the concepts for you. After completing the explanation of theory concepts, we train our students for KCET exams correlating to the particular concepts. So that means after the theoretical concepts, we'll switch on to the competitive sort of an explanation. So after each and every chapter, after finishing the concepts, we will be going with the competitive format of classes. Next point, it's about our study material. How standard is our study material? You can see the point over there. Exclusive study materials are provided, which helps our students to be confident and familiar with the nature of multiple choice questions asked in competitive exams. That means it will be nature students friendly as well as to the exam point of view, the study material comprise all the sort of the important questions which will make to practice for you students. Now, about the test of KCET, why these tests are needed, these tests, how it will enhance your confidence, I have mentioned over here. Tests are conducted every week. After the theory test, KCET chapter-wise tests are also conducted to help students to gain confidence and also to ensure learning and revision of concepts on a regular basis. We provide extensive practice through tests and prepare our students for conditional behavior during the mock examination conducted in our college so that they could acquire some specific skills to succeed in the main entrance test. That means to build the confidence to crack the final exam in a rightful way, the practice exams, mock examinations are very much important. Now, so each and every week we will be conducting regarding about the weekly test what I told you, how the question paper will be setted. The question paper of a model test are prepared according to the methodological research by our subject experts on the syllabus, difficulty levels, classification of multiple choice questions, etc. Multiple choice questions have been classified into 3 levels. The level 1, the concept based questions we will have. Level 2, we will have the application questions. And the level 3, we will be having the brain teasing questions. So these sort of questions, when it will be asked to the students in the examination point of view, you will be understanding the more sort of a concepts and as well as the applications and the brain teasing questions. After completion of portions, apart from weekly test, we begin our mock exams, including the complete syllabus, strictly followed by the pattern of KCET. That means after our end of the final examination of theory and the lab, we will be going with the mock exams for the students. Before that, the revisions also will be conducted. So these mock exams are conducted in both offline and as well as online mode. Next, about after the KCET, it's about JEE Mains students. So how the JEE Main exams are totally taught in our college, how the JEE Main syllabus competitive part of view is totally taught for the students in our college. So joint entrance examination is a national level entrance exam conducted by National Testing Agency for admissions to IITs, Indian Institute of Technology, NITs, National Institute of Technology, and other central funded technical institutions across the country. So paper 1 and paper 2 we will be having in JEE Mains. So paper 1 is fetching the total technical courses like BE and BTech, and paper 2 will be for architect as well as for B planning. And here it's about some institutions what we have mentioned, where through JEE Mains you will be cracking the JEE Mains, you will be eligible to take the admissions in NITs. Second one, it is triple ITs, triple IT in the sense Indian Institute of Technological Courses, and GFTIs, other state institutions and self-deemed universities. And after the qualifying for JEE Main students, even you can take up the next sort of an exam after qualifying of JEE Mains, that is JEE Advance. So through JEE Advance, student can secure seats in IIT, Indian Institute of Technology, and Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Petroleum and Technology. The third is Indian Institute of Science Education and Research. The next is Indian Institute of Space and Technology, which we shortly name it as IIST. The last one is Indian Institute of Science, IISc, Bangalore. So today in the news media, you might have heard about the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. It has fetched the first rank as a research institute throughout the world. So congratulations to our Indian Institute of Science. Now the strategies of totally candidates aspiring for higher educations through JEE Mains. So each and every exam has its own important. As I was telling you regarding about the KCET exams, how to crack the KCET exams, and what are the strategies we apply for the KCET exams, and the testimonials as well as the study materials, all I mentioned it. And even JEE has its own important. Though the number of questions will be asked in JEE Mains comparing to CET, it is very less, but each and every question has its own mode, has its own important. The question which will be asked in each and every year, which will be not repeated as like the previous year. So each and every questions, what they will be asking, it will be a new sort of a question itself, but prescribed according to our syllabus itself. So our main aspects while teaching is to provide comprehensive content knowledge and its applications in competitive exams. The fundamental principles and concepts are demonstrated with the help of attractive teaching aids and tools, which helps them to achieve an overall grasp of the subjects. This enables them to make its useful applications in all its concepts. And the next thing about the practice sessions I was telling. So here, the practice sessions are very much important, which will be organized for the students to develop their problem solving skills, accuracy. These practice sessions facilitate them to reach the crux of the subject, that means hardness of the subject, and to attain the speed to mark their answers within the allotted time. So this is very much more important in the competitive point of view, that too in the JEE Mains exams. In the process of teaching, we give appropriate examples to students so that they would understand the possible type of questions from the chapter and the ways to answer them. Why? Because as I told you, JEE Mains exams are such sort of an exams where the questions will be very fresh in each and every exam. That's the why the appropriate examples are very much important to crack the type of questions in those chapters. Wherever possible, alternate methods of answering and shortcut methods are taught so that students will develop higher order thinking skills. Next, as usual, regarding about the weekly test, the grand test and mock test are conducted, which are the ideal ways to understand what to prepare and then perform wisely and deliberately. So purposely you have to perform and wisely you have to perform. So thus the weekly test, the grand test and mock test are very much important. So we conduct practice tests and exams in both offline and online mode. In this process, students, we will be able to gain mastery over the subject, thus emerging as champions. Then now next we'll go on to the NEET format, the medical preparation under the NEET. Okay. Students are eligible to get admissions from the following medical entrance exams, the courses like MBBS and BDS. And here I've mentioned in the first point regarding about the NEET, National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test. This is the main exam which will be conducted to qualifying for the medical stream. So the below the three what I have mentioned, AIIMS, All India Institute of Medical Science, ZIPMER, Jawaharlal Institute of Postgraduate Medical Education and Research, AFMC, Armed Force Medical College situated in Pune. All these AIIMS, ZIPMER and AFMC comes under the NEET itself. So now NEET only the main exam to be attended by the students to get the seats in all those sort of colleges. So how do we teach for the medical part of you in our college? So I'll be explaining right now to you. In our college, we lay special emphasis on teaching our students through our proven technological methodologies. We focus on every aspect of a student's learning, from strengthening their fundamentals to quick tricks and more. And how do our faculty members shape the students? Students' career will be supported in such way they will be accelerating, support the growth curve and the motivating students in doing their best. They are also student mentors. They guide each and every student at every step throughout their medical preparation journey. The next is about the study materials. So as I told you, each and every exam has its own important. We cannot merge the same sort of study material for KSET and JEE. So it is completely a holistic, whole and soul sort of a study material will be prepared for medical concepts. We provide relevant study materials, which makes much difference to students' medical preparation. The syllabus of medical entrance is vast, incredibly detailed. and it is tackled accordingly. We provide conceptually designed study materials that is easy to understand, and it is curated for both board and competitive exams, making it a sole source of information for students. And students, when we go with the practice part of view, so we will be using the samples papers, which will be released from the NTA. We provide top-notch sample papers that have same difficulty level as that of NEET. Solving these same papers helps students in gauging their preparation and working towards their weaker areas. So we make students to appear more and more online and offline tests conducted in college. So what helps them? Students are given a rank list, which further helps them to zero down their present positioning, vice versa their preparations. So our experienced faculty members make sure the entire syllabus is completed early on so that students can continue solving test papers. Our thorough and extensive teaching methodology suits well for students of all the sort of calibers. That means not only the top-notch students, even the average students, so can also be brought back to the same sort of a higher position in studying through thorough and extensive teaching methodology, what we will apply in our college. Next thing, students, about the tests and examinations, what we will be going to conduct in this academic year. Regarding about the first point, what I mentioned you in the table, it is weekly theory test. So I mentioned the total number of weekly theory tests will go on in this year for 84 number of tests. That means from tomorrow, as the theory syllabus starts for you, so the complete up to the June end, the classes of theory will be going on. And whatever we have explained from these 15 days, from the July 1st week, every week, from July 1st to every week, until the end of your academic year, you will be having the weekly test. Weekly test will be planned in such way, the first day, that means Monday of the week, you will have physics test for 15 marks. The next Tuesday, it will be chemistry. Wednesday, it will be mathematics. The fourth day, it will be biology. So in such a way, the weekly tests are conducted. So often and oftenly, the weekly tests are conducted. Whatever the chapters we have covered in the previous week, for that, the assignments will be given to you. After completion of your assignment, after making the practice of those theory questions, the next week you will be writing the test. So that will enhance your confidence to know how to present the answers in the examination. So it will get practice to you. The second thing about the competitive test, as I was telling regarding about the explanation of the theory part as well as the lab part, completing the complete concept of the chapter will switch on then and then itself for the competitive syllabus. So from June, from tomorrow the classes starts for you, to the end of this month for 15 days, we'll be going with the theory sort of and syllabus. And from July, we'll be going with the competitive syllabus of those chapters, then and then itself. And every week, you will be having the test, what we have taught the competitive test in the previous week. So such competitive test, weekend test, which comprises all the subject together at a time, physics, chemistry, maths, and biology, such sort of an competitive test will be taught for 40 in numbers. And next, the periodical test and exams, I have numbered it over there. Unit test for half the syllabus, it will be for one number of tests will be conducted. Midterm, we will be conducting one number of exam, and preparatory exams. Totally, we conduct 4 in numbers. 4 preparatory exams will be conducted for students. And next thing, I have mentioned about theory mock test. What do we mean by theory mock test in the sense? After completing the syllabus of your theory and the lab, so we will be going with the previous year question paper revisions. Based on the previous question paper revisions, the practice question papers will be setted for you. Such sort of a theory mock test will be conducted 20 in number. So it will enhance your confidence to give the 100% success in your final exam of the theory. And the next thing about competitive mock test I have mentioned over there, there are 15 in number competitive mock tests. So these competitive mock tests are conducted after your theory exams. After your theory and lab exams will be completed for JEE Mains, NEET as well as KSET, you will be having 1.5 month or 2 months of gap over there. So after the revisions, so we will be conducting 15 mock tests. So these tests and exams we conduct both in offline and as well as in online mode. Offline in the sense in the college with the help of the OMR sheets we will be conducting, and the online mode in the sense through the idea board organization. As you all were very much familiar, each and every week you are already attending these online, so it will be continued. Next, about all this test, exams, and the measurement, students will come to know in which place they are, how to still enhance their complete sort of an subjects preparations. For that, the meetings are conducted. So we'll have the parents meet for that. After the evaluation of answer scripts, marks listed are posted to you. Marks answer scripts will be posted to you, and solution scripts of question paper are also posted through the WhatsApp. So every month, parents teacher meet is conducted by prior informations. Next, about the revision students. As I was telling early itself, how the tests and exams are conducted, so the revision is main part of the success for our exams. So whatever the complete 100% syllabus, we complete early itself. For that revision, how it helps for you. Just you can see, the 2 months before commencement of board exams, syllabus will be completed for the students. So 2 months early itself. So before the 2 months, whatever the board exam syllabus we complete. So how do we utilize the 2 months of leftover part, which has to be nearby to your board exams attendance? Through revisions, thorough revisions are given to students by solving previous question paper. Also, mock exams for board exams are conducted. Before board exams, students also face 4 preparatory exams. After completion of board exams, revisions are done for KSET, NEET, JEE format exams, as I told you earlier itself. So before competitive final exams, we also conduct 15 mock exams. I repeated all those things while explaining about the test as well as the examination conducted point of view. So these are the formats which will be going on in this particular academic year 21-22, and even from the department wise, we will be posting the monthly wise syllabus. What are the syllabus will be taught in each and every month, and for that, what will be the test portions for theory and as well as competitive. Clearly, we will be sending through WhatsApp for the students. These are the few sort of an inputs I wanted to give it to the parents as well as to the students. Thank you very much, students. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. It was a wonderful presentation. Hope all the students have got an idea how you have to work on for another 1 year for this academic year. Thank you, sir, for sharing us a brief plan. I now invite dynamic and ever-supporting principal, Professor V.S. Nanjundappa to address our students.
Good morning to everyone, respected staff members, beloved students, and most trusted parents and NPUC alumni. Flagging off means officially we are starting, that is today, that is 10/6/2021, commencement of second year PUC science classes. We are treating this day as one of the most important event in NPUC. First of all, I am thankful to Srinitya, then Bhargav, Priyanka Datta, Gagandeep, all together, then Sai Sumant, Rajesh sir, and the entire team. As a second PU students, what are the things to be inculcate during 21-22 during this academic year? We got complete blueprint and we have a wonderful team, you are aware of it. And realistically, or we can practically, how to learn that guidance given by our alumni. In this pandemic situation, everyone throughout the world facing difficulties. One or the other way, we are facing difficulties. You know, Stephen Hawking is the greatest physicist. According to Stephen Hawking, however difficulty in life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed it. With respect to education, last year we faced a difficulty to adopt online classes. Now we adopted and adjusted for online classes. But even now, few students are not showing much involvement for the online classes. Everything depends on our interest and mindset. The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with only a small portion being visible above the water, and the rest is hidden beneath. Like that, our mind is also going to work how the iceberg, only small portion which is going to appear above the water level. Rest of the iceberg is within the water itself. It doesn't get explored, but it is floating. Why I am correcting this point? As a student, you have to give 100% explore to your brain. You have tremendous energy with you. Creativity is there. Every aspect you have to give 100% exploration. Then probably you can be able to get success. Everyone here have a definite, clear goal to turn your dreams into reality by securing good ranks in CET, JEE, NEET, and board exams. See, a lifetime goal is called a purpose. That purpose will give meaning to life. Great minds have purposes, others have only wishes. I had a belief all of you have great minds. Great minds have a strong conviction, that is belief, confidence, and courage to get success. Confidence comes from preparation, which is nothing but planning and practicing. Rajesh sir gave a complete blueprint, that is a plan of action to be executed by the teacher. As a student, what is the plan of execution? How to write, how to read, how to solve, how to analyze. For everything, practice is most important. In order to get confidence from your end, there should be a planning and there should be a practicing. Now I want to differentiate what is success and failure. The difference between the success and failure is the difference between doing exactly right and almost right. See, there is a small difference. Doing exactly right makes success and almost right makes failure. So that in order to get a success, you should do exactly right. For that, a complete mental and physical preparation is required. It is the result of sacrifice and self-discipline. See, 21-22, already our Priyanka Datta narrated. Don't involve in social media much. Instead, give priority for the time. That means you have to sacrifice your time. For that, self-discipline is required. See, preparation is the necessary edge to success in any field. Now your field is education. You have some goal. In order to realize your goal, a lot of preparation is required here. So that preparation part is one of the necessary edge to succeed in your venture. So this preparation involves, I will put in the form of equation. Preparation is equal to purpose. I already told purpose is most important in your life. When the purpose is there, for that purpose, there should be a principle. Purpose plus principle. That principle should have some planning. What the plan you have, there should be a practice. The practice should be perseverance. So the practice may not happen 1 or 2 days. Often and often practice is not at all good. Practice plus perseverance. That is, you have to do regularly in a periodic manner. Then for everything you need patience. And whatever the work you are doing, whatever the preparation you are doing, you should be pride. Suppose in most efficient way, if you learn today, if you attended the class 100% involvement, you should be pride, because it is not possible to focus, concentrate for about 1 hour. That's why I will put in the form of equation. Preparation is equal to purpose plus principle plus planning plus practice plus perseverance plus patience plus pride. Now, you have to ask yourself every day, because you are starting the day of second year PUC from today itself. Do you have a clarity or do you have a clearly defined purpose? If not, discuss with your parents, discuss with your teachers, get a clarity. What is your purpose? Already you completed first year PUC with a lot of dreams, with some goal, you joined to NPUC. Due to this pandemic situation, totally it is undisturbed. But anyhow, you have to get the clarity. That means you have to define clearly what is your purpose. Then secondly, do you have a plan of action? Already quoted in the form of equation. Now I am going to ask yourself, you have to ask every day. Do you have a plan of action? What efforts are you putting into this preparation? Do you have a pride in your performance? Do you have the patience to withstand the obstacle? Because every day one or the other obstacle will be there. We have to withstand. For that, you need a lot of patience. You are not supposed to become angry. If parents are asking, you have to read at least 2 to 3 hours and you have to complete your assignment, whether you solve some MCQs. Whenever if parent is going to question at that time, you have to take in a positive attitude. Don't become too superiority with you and don't ignore or don't neglect whatever the message or whatever the instruction given by the parents or the teachers. You have to be humble. Then only you can able to get success. Are you willing to practice towards excellence? See, getting 100%, we can consider as excellence. In order to reach excellency, are you willing to practice? Then, do you have any firm principles to stand on? So, you need principle and you have to stand at principle. What price are you willing to pay? If time lost means everything is lost. Time is most important here. Are you giving value for the time? Then, do you have the positive attitude? Ask yourself. Then automatically you will become active and you are going to involve every aspect in a most efficient way. Respect the teachers, respect the parents, make good friends, make group discussions, read thoroughly the NCERT book and what are the materials you have provided and idea board. So, in comparing with all the reputed institutions throughout Karnataka, now we are implementing and day to day we are upgrading our students has to compete for state level come national level. If exams happens in 2021, certainly at least 10 ranks we are going to get in our college. But unfortunately, due to this pandemic, they cancelled the examination. But we have hopes. Our students, certainly they are going to do best in the case of NEET as well as JEE examination, as well as CET examination. The same hopes we have with the incoming second PC or the students who are attending this particular session webinar. Dear students, don't waste time. Be always active. Don't become lazy. Don't ignore anything. Respect to everyone. Develop positive attitude. Practice, practice, practice. And the preparation, what the equation I told, keep it in your mind. Once again, I repeat. Preparation is equal to purpose plus principle plus planning plus practice plus perseverance plus patience plus pride. Ask yourself, certainly, your overall attitude will changes. Create an atmosphere in such a way that everything should be fruitful, and you have to get succeed in second PUC board examination and also in all competitive examinations. I remembered Albert Einstein's one statement. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when created them. See, everyday problems will be there. Once the problem created, for that we can't get the solution immediately. And when the problems create, for that parallelly we can't able to get the solution also. That is, we can't solve our problems with the same thinking we've used when we created them. That means as soon as the problems comes, powerful mind, enthusiasm, creativity will solve all the questions. For that only, planning, preparation, and confidence is most important. Lastly, continuous effort is the key to unlocking our potential. Each and every one student or person is having some potential. How to unlock the potential? For that, the requirement is continuous efforts. Continuous effort is the key to unlock yours or our potential. Success is the result of passionate effort. I will repeat once again. Success is the result of passionate efforts. ಪ್ರಯತ್ನದಿಂದ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Already all our alumni gave a complete approach to prepare for NEET, CET and JEE examinations along with board examination. And Rajesh sir gave complete bird view how the system is going to work for the best improvement of our students. And the entire our teaching fraternity, our college staff members will support to a core level. Only the thing, from your end, lot of involvement is required. I'll request all the students, respect the teachers, respect your parents, put efforts and get success. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. And I hope all our students make use of the time whichever has been provided for them in this pandemic situation and reach their goals and work towards their goals. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again. And with all these insights which the principal sir has given will motivate us towards new opportunities and self-discovery. We have now reached the end of the program. I now request Professor Asha, HOD of Department of Biology, to propose the oath of thanks.
Thank you, Gayatri Madam. Good morning, everyone. Albert Einstein, in one of his quotes, says, "Education is not learning of facts, it's rather the training the mind to think." A good beginning is half done. Our students of class 2022 have entered the most awaited year of their life. On this occasion, I take this opportunity to put all my gratitude in the form of words. On behalf of management and all my colleagues and students, I would like to thank our beloved principal, sir, Professor V.S. Nanjundappa, who have been a constant inspiration, a guide, and support for us and our students who are entering second PUC. Thank you, sir, for sharing the words of wisdom. It's my privilege to thank our science coordinator, Professor Rajesh sir. Sir is the man of action. I take this opportunity to thank sir for his planning, execution, and motivation to the welfare of our student.
Welcome.
Nagarjuna alumni are our pride. They are our jewels who will be always cherished. I would like to thank Sai Sumant, Priyanka Datta, Bhargav, Gagandeep, and also Srinitya Manjunath for sharing their views and experiences about our college. God bless you with bright future children. I take this opportunity to thank all our parents for their gracious presence. Your encouragement always helps to carry out important events like this. It's my privilege to thank Mr. Shishira Rao, lecturer in physics, and Mr. Ramesh Balikai, lecturer in English, for their technical support. I extend my sincere thanks to all the students for being with us, and God bless you all for your great future. I take this opportunity to thank all my colleagues and non-teaching staff for their support. I once again thank everyone for making this program a successful one. Students, it's your time to start for your studies and get started up, knock out your, and also rock a very good result for second PUC. Thank you, children.
Thank you, Asha ma'am. We have come to the end of the session. I would like to thank all our viewers, and please